everybody, Jason here from Sone Gaming with a new playthrough. We're just gonna stay on easy. I'm not an expert. I don't know anything about this game, so we're gonna be learning about it, playing it.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay. I am a male. Next. That. Okay, I think I'm gonna go elf. Elemental endurance, all pale elves have increased burn and freeze damage reductions. Deflection. Natives gain bonuses to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Yeah, we're gonna I'm not gonna lie, I wanna be a ranger. It's the rogue or ranger. Stealth, survival, endurance, health. Next. Do I have to pick one? Oh, I have to pick one. Single target is by giving that ranger and animal companion damage bonus against that target. I kind of want marked prey. Not gonna lie. What kind of damage do I want? Antelope? I kind of want the bear, but I'm looking at the stag because it has damage reduction. I feel like a bear might be the best. I feel like they're gonna. I think we're gonna go bear. Hey, quiet, dude. His name is Alfredo. Of course. Okay. Culture. Resolve, dexterity. dead far. I think a little bit of dexterity. What do we do? Yeah, we'll do a little bit of dex. But in that case, we're going to take that down and bring up intellect. Okay, dead fire. Dead fire. Stealth and survival. That's nice. Athletics lower. Athletics. Stealth and survival. I want to be like a bright red, not pink. I guess we'll just do the regular red. Hair is black. Skin is dark. Can't really tell anything here. Oh, I'm an emo elf. That's what I am. None of these guys look like... Half of them don't even look like elves. Sure.
What is it?
Watch and learn.
Yeah!
Huh?
Follow me.
Let's go!
Nothing will slip past me.
I'm here.
I shall lead us.
Don't be feisty.
Time to see and not be seen.
My name is Cliff, of course. I kind of liked the character creation in this, not gonna lie. It's not terrible. Journey to the Gilded Vale. You have school today, sir. Caravan master. Go. Get. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. Bushy red mustache, sagging jowls quivering as if
Everybody stays
This-
close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he
Touch
looks
of the
you.
rumbling rock, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards, unless you don't drink water, course, which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction.
Grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build
Okay.
them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear. Got different names for 'em.
did.
Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up. This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to. Hold on.
Let's just
Take
go.
someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a bee...
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Oh, this is interesting. Tapping A lets you interact with people and objects in front of you.
Anyone need supplies? Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. Say, is there anything you need?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Okay. Where am I going?
Stay quiet.
Interesting. Okay. I don't think we can go any farther than that. Okay. How long do we have to stay quiet for? Okay. Uh-oh. Springberries? Nope, dry cap.
This is recent. Not good.
We're supposed to be going. Okay, was this entry into something? Because now there ain't nowhere to go on this side, so we'll go back. I don't know where I'm going, so we're Looking for spring berries, as far as I know. Hmm. Is that it? Nope.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Combat tutorial! In combat, the reticle use.
This is it.
Berries. Okay. You're a pretty good hunter. Try to go and see how much better he is. Yeah, it's a hard effort to pass up. Da, 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 da. Oh.
Why not?
Still waiting on Sparfell, which means he's ignored me again. If I'd known he wanted... I'm sorry, you want your water, you better go...
Shit, come on. Okay. What a surprise. Sparfel went hunting.
There's one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's strangeness in his gait. Wobbly as he moves toward you with
Sparfel?
labored breath.
Are you all...
Toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward and heaps the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Uh-oh.
Ambush!
Okay. Okay. you go mess with him. Unpause. Come on.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just like to sing a part, remember? Oh no. Peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy, Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs, backs, and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if kills are sloppy. The wounds on these people are inefficient and off-target. This is the work of untested men accustomed to carelessness. Man bares his teeth, looks at Hyodon helpless, his eyes shut tightly for the killing blow. The man spits. We'll see whose courage is weakest. Alright. We're gonna do a knockdown on you. You are going to do a blinding strike on him. You are gonna do awesome. Okay. Really audible under whispers. Good, good. The gods are just. I am ready. Opening pots, rattling tents. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rendering you apart. Sitting against a wagon amid Adima's body stirs, and with great effort, he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open.
Get inside! Run!
Come on, bear. Alright, I like this game. I like the style. I like the turn. It's because it's kind of turn-based, but not really. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands on folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Eden trails behind slowly, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitations. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death, lunges for Hedon and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hedon lashes out against his fatigued assailant but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting at your mark. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hedon loose. Lurching onto his feet, Hedon clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing the other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hedon to set his feet and join you on the ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet, inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oh, Chanters can do more than just chant.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
He nods. He nodded. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read all of this. Oh, no, we got this. Lower the locked off.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out.
Windstorm of a kind that too many people still got ears. To them it's got, but they'll take a living soul. Who attacked us? Landfathans? Who? Those be the hut dwellers Odima warned you about. To be fangs of Gallowayne. We're the twitchiest of the lot. Go to ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Odima, I think he half expected this one's one lost man doing. I don't believe that Odima would never allow it, but as much the fangs are hotheads clan don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or there's looters in there with us. That's not something we need right now. How's he coming? Oh, he's hurt pretty good.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathans were riled about something.
Glonfathans.
Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. This will be the end of us. No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Thank you.
We got a rogue. We have a map, right? Alright. Trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as Zarup. He watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Fingers still wrapped tightly around his beard. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound. Scouting mode.
Time to see and not be seen.
Worth a look.
Wait, do you hear that? That
I
looks
might
weak.
be able to break
Give
through
me a
here
shortcut.
if I were feeling better.
Crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. Like gusts of air passes through it. You push the wall with all your might, but it does not give. Set to work with a hammer and chisel. Cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expect. Sweet beats from your forehead. Oh. You can see light on the other side with one final tap. Several blocks of stone shift and tumbling loose. Clear a gap just wide enough for you. And my bear?
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Oh, that's easier.
They'll never know I'm here.
Let that fade down. So how do you get everybody together? Bats are large as chickens. Help you what? What's that? What's going on there? Older robed man. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins. Ominous and looming like a silent observer, standing motionless in the mist is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it. In what might be contemplation from your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Man, figure closest to the machine stands out among them. Thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent...
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Ooh. Okay. For an instant, the appearance goes quiet. Oh, apparatus, sorry. The apparatus goes quiet, and they are still, then all at once it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed. Its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. Styles ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor. From below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them. And they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard, ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him, now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. We can find your malaise is broken, only be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. Figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Hudon and Callisto lie bloody on the uneven cobble. Their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You're alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Oh, they died? That sucks. Stealth is at 2 already? What? level 2 ranger. Oh, we gotta rob him. Hold on. Okay. Something crazy's happening. St. Gideon's Horn. Witch burn in there. Something. Okay. Takes 6 hours to complete. You already to.
Time for a nap.
Okay. Doesn't look like a villager to me. Look like a ghost. So to go to Gilded Vale, right? There we go. Oh my.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here. Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child? An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here. Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
If you want to mind your mention that trespassing within ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. Probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People try anything these days. Barath, have mercy. We certainly have.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
We'll know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth perhaps, but that is not your concern. Be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest in or a stable form. If you find me afterwards, I'll know more soon enough. Carvings of sun rising over 3 stars. Holy cow, that's a lot. Gathered by the door to the inn, their raised voices chop against your suggestion argument, reaching its climax first. His face partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
What's going on? Mocking us even while he shelters in our village just goes to show what these fancy Adir banners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, especially not from...
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
Giving us orders. Okay. Need to kick some booties. Holy crap.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I. Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at you. I'm a wizard by training. And how exactly in Gwithan ruins? And you survived? I've heard such an excellent question. Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It... Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, sir, as should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the water. Excellent. I shall follow you.
That's fine. Okay. So this is where we're going to save it. Save, yes. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and end this episode today, and I'm going to I'll be back next week. We're doing an hour every week. I want to thank you for watching. I will see you then. Goodbye.